So as a lot of you know, 9 years ago, I jumped on a plane. I flew 3/4 of the way across the country, and I lived for 6 months at the RCMP depot in Regina to become constable of the RCMP. And when I was flying out there and the months leading up to that process, I was stressed. I was worried because I had never fired a gun. I had never driven a car in an aggressive but controlled manner. Criminal code, if anyone's seen it, is like this big document of legalese. And then the whole thought of, what if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not in good enough shape? You know, we work out 4 or 5 times a day. Am I going to have to swim? Am I going to have to learn a DOS-based program to document all the actions we take? So all this stuff was building up in my mind. But the thing that scared me the most about going out there was firearms. Because I had never touched a gun in my entire life. Not a rifle, not a shotgun, not anything. So I was absolutely terrified that I was going to fail at firearms. I was even to the point where I was, so uncomfortable when I first saw it. Like, I wanted to hold it like this. I don't want it to hurt anyone. I don't want it to hurt anything. We'll just set this down over here. And if I don't touch it. Then they start teaching you, here's how you fire a gun. You get a nice stance, weight in your heels, bend your knees, arms go out. You draw out, and if anyone here is in policing, you know the holsters aren't just pulling out. It's like unbutton 2 buttons at the same time while you push, pull, and tug at the same time. Because it's got like 18 million security features, so you're doing this weird thing. And then you get it up, get it out on target. You get a good grip. Now there's 3 or 4 different ways you can grip, and you can try this, and this. It's like, oh my God, this is overwhelming. Like, I haven't even lifted it yet. And you lift it up. Soft bend in the arms. You gotta align the 2 back sights with the 1 back sight. There have to be equal height with equal length between them. You have to have the silhouette of the target in the background. Don't look at the target, you gotta look at the front sight or else you're not gonna hit the target. I'm like, I'm going home. But they're gonna send me home because I cannot shoot a gun. But through all of that, there is one aspect of firing a gun that matters most. Other than muzzle direction. And that is, you get your stance, you get your draw, you get it out, you get it up, you line the sights, the target's in there, you get perfect sight. The one thing that matters most is pulling the trigger. Because until you pull the trigger, you'll never know where that bullet's going to hit. It doesn't matter how much effort and preparation and perfection you have in your stance, your draw, your sight picture, your arms, your breathing. Fire. Until you pull that trigger, you don't know where it's going to hit on that target. Tam and I had the opportunity last month to go to Marketing Impact Academy Live with Shalene Johnson in Las Vegas, and it was amazing. We learned so much. The point of my story is one of the key things we learned is that you have to take action. Nothing's going to happen for you. Nothing's just going to happen. No matter how much effort, preparation, and perfection you put into that post, into your workout selfie, into that call to action, into that challenge group invite, nothing matters until you make that happen. You take that action, you make the invite, you make the call to action post, you post a video. Because all the preparation in the world is going to lead to nothing if you don't execute. And we have a common fear. I've had it, everyone's had it. You're worried that what you post is not going to be good enough. No one's going to like it. So, no one likes it, no one responds to it. You evaluate, you reassess, you try again. But until you post it, you don't know that people are going to like it or not like it. How many people here have made absolutely terrible posts? Right? Like, you're not alone, don't worry. We are all there. And as individual and as special as we all are, we've all been in that same situation where you post something and it's absolute crap. So you delete it. Oh, look, it's gone. No big deal, no harm done, no one saw it anyway, so what does it really matter? So what you have to do when you're making these posts, when you're pulling the pin, you're pulling the trigger, you're taking action, you have to tell a story. And you've probably heard this, and this is great, because I compared this presentation, anyone that listened to the National Wake-Up Call, Shalene echoes a lot of what I got in my presentation here today, because she talks about it at MIA. It's what she teaches. It's how businesses run successfully these days. You have to tell a story. But you have to think before you tell a story, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to sell products? Or are you trying to help people? And I think everyone here is like, I want to help people. But I want you to realize, don't fool yourself either. You want to make money too. You want to have the freedom, income-wise, while also doing something that matters by helping people. So that's another stigma that we have, is we have this stigma of, I can't talk about money, and I can't be seen to want to have more in my life, to make more money, to do the things I want, to have my kids have an amazing life, because that's bad money. Go after it. Make money, and be proud of that fact. But do it with something that helps other people, that actually makes a difference. That's why we're all here. That's why most of us are Beachbody coaches. It's because it matters. It has an actual impact on people's lives. So when you're telling your story, tell a story about you, not about the product. Let me take a quick poll here. What would you rather see on a post? You're just Joe Blow, average person, you're not involved with Beachbody anymore, and you're scrolling through Facebook. And you see someone post, oh my God, $160, all access on-demand challenge pack with Shakeology. Buy it now, here's my link. What are you going to do if you're not in the Beachbody world? Hide. And now that person is you're never going to see any of that person's posts ever again, unless you're really lucky. Right? Or what would you rather see? And this actually works out perfect, because Shalene actually talked about this example on the National Wake Up Call. And a week earlier, Cameron and I did the exact same thing. We actually decided we want to go take a bar class. We want to try something completely outside our wheelhouse. What did we do when we came back? We went live on Facebook. And we said, you know what? We went to this bar class. And while Omo was a good class, it's always good to do something you're not used to doing. It was a 2-hour ordeal, start to finish, to leave the house, go to the class, register, take the class, and get home. $40 to register for that one class for the two of us. And the instructor was mediocre. Apologize if you're here today. That might just be my opinion, but it was nothing special. So when you tell the story that way, and maybe weave in, and that's why we really like this on-demand option, because for us it was $100 for the year, which we spent almost half that in one day. And we've got these trainers that are absolutely freaking amazing. They're the best in the world. There's no one better than Tony Horton, Shalene Johnson, Shanti, the whole group, Autumn. You can't find people in the world that are better fitness trainers and motivators than that. So it really paints the picture in a story of what you have to offer and how it's awesome and better for a lot of people without, buy now. So how do you go about telling a story? Let me just, before I even flip my slide, what's the best way to tell a story? Naturally, yeah. Go on. Live. Live, nothing beats it. And this is kind of my 2 cents. In person is best, by far. Nothing beats in-person live communications, talking to people one-on-one or in groups, because there's no filter. You can express energy. I'm on Facebook Live here now. How do you think the people watching live are taking this compared to you here? The energy's not going through that phone, but the DJ, the energy, the lights, that's here. That's creating excitement. That's telling a better story. But live broadcasting, pretty darn close. And the real benefit where live broadcasting comes in is you can reach a lot more people at a time outside of events like this. And how many of us are going to set this event up every day? We only have 3 a year because they take a lot of time and effort. So if you go live, you might reach almost as many people in one quick broadcast from your living room, from your office, from your gym, from your deck, from your car. And then you have to think, I have to go live. Okay, great. Thanks, I'm going to go live. What the heck am I going to say? Just talk about you. Talk about your life. Talk about your experience. Talk about the gym class you went to take and compare it to on-demand. Talk about what's actually happening in your life and what you're doing on a daily basis, because that's going to tell your story. And that is what's going to create trust with the people watching your story, so that every 3rd, 4th, 5th day, whatever strategy you have for a call to action to, hey, I'm doing a challenge group, those people are going to be like, I love everything that this person's been broadcasting all week, and I love her workouts that she's showing me, and I love this, and I love that. I'm going to be interested in that call to action. And Facebook algorithms will let that call to action be seen by that person because they've been looking for your stuff all week. So you have you. That's the unique thing. Every single person in here could make the same post and have the same exact offering, $160 or $184 or $6 Canadian, for the all access on the challenge pack. There's nothing special about that, but each and every individual person here is special in their story. And I could tell you a million stories, you might connect with 1, 2, 3 little elements, but you're not going to connect with everything because we're all different people. So the more stories you can tell about you and about your life and your experiences and what you're going through, the more you'll connect with more people. And we touched on it over here. You have to be real and authentic. So do not go look at Shalene's live video and study it and take notes. She started by saying this. Okay, and then she said this. And then read it live. Because you're not Shalene. I'm sorry. I wish we all could be. But you have to be real and authentic to you. Now, yes, there's ways you can structure your video and you can learn all about that through personal development and increasing your ability and skill set by how you should start the video, how you should transition into the story, how you should relate. You can do all kinds of learnings on that. Practice is the best. But seeing what she's doing and other big people are doing is key, but you still have to be real and authentic and unique to you, or else it's going to come across as fake, and no one's going to buy into that. And then finally, nothing will come to you. So no matter how many good stories you tell and how many call to action posts, nothing is going to replace that one-on-one talking to individual people and inviting them to a challenge group and asking personally, hey, would you like to give this a shot? You know what? I watched all your videos. I was too scared to hit like and too scared to comment, but I'm glad you asked. How many people have had that happen? And I bet you, if you asked 10 times as many people, you'd be 10 times further along in your business and had helped 10 times as many people. So you never know where you're going to hit until you pull that trigger. Until you go live and tell that story, you don't know what's going to happen. So you have to do it to find out. And then afterwards, you can make that adjustment. You can review. You can plan better for the next time and always improve. This was really cool at this event. Shalene brought in Sean Cannell or Cannell. He's a YouTuber. He's integrating her into marketing impact training. And he showed us the first video he ever put up on YouTube. And it was an up-the-nose shot, cross-armed in a chair in his office. Said, hey, this is Sean Cannell, this is going to be a video blog, and I don't really know what I'm going to talk about, but I just want to say, hey, I'd let you know that I'm going to be doing a video blog. And like, the camera's shaking her head. I'm not exaggerating. That was his first YouTube video. You watch his stuff now, the man's amazing. He gets his point across. You see the first 3 seconds of his video, you're like, I gotta see what the rest of this says. Because he's that much more improved by doing, by executing, by pulling the trigger. And then once you do, you can make those adjustments. And then the final thing I want to touch on is you never know what you're going to be good at until you try. So you might be absolutely amazing Snapchat. Little quick, near live clips and grow a huge following on Snapchat. But until you try it, you don't know. It might be a great YouTube style video. YouTube Lives is a thing now. Instagram. I mean, you can pick any platform. So until you try them, you don't know what you're going to be good at and where you're going to draw on people like you. And in my case, with the firearms, this is the first target I ever did. First target I ever shot. And they're all in the center of the target. And I thought I was going to be a terrible shot. And out of 30 people in my troop, I was second highest scoring marksman. And I had never fired a gun before. And if I had never gone and done that training, I would still assume I can't shoot a gun. But because I did it, I actually proved myself wrong. Thanks very much.